Hello everybody, four-wheelers. Well, you're definitely well and truly four-wheelers if you've got this far and you're at the last video, and it's awesome to see you all out there watching. It's fantastic. It's my last video. It's kind of happy, sad, but we'll all be going to the graduates page, which will be great. But before we do that, I've got one last thing to talk to you about. And I bet you're all thinking, oh God, he's not going to have a go at us again, is he? But I am. And we're going to talk about visceral fat. It's kind of an interesting one, isn't it? I mean, what is visceral fat? Well, if we eat lots of these things, we probably won't have too much of it. But it's the dangerous fat that packs actually around your vital organs, your intestines, your liver, your kidney, and your stomach. And obviously, if we've got a bit of a podgy tummy, then that's an indicator. But it can also line your arteries. Visceral fat lies deep inside your torso and can be risky for our health. Imagine fat is like storage containers in our body. So this was great for our ancestors, our ancient ancestors. When they encountered food, they had the ability to store the food, calories and fat cells, for later, because the body didn't know when the next meal would be coming along and they could get some. So they could store the fat to use as energy until the next meal came along. We don't have that problem. I mean, today we're surrounded by calories every day, and we store these excess calories as fat. But what happens is we store them deep inside us, surrounding our key vital organs. And visceral fat is toxic and collects inflammation around the vital organs, promoting disease and sickness. So not only can belly fat make your dress or your jeans too tight, but too much of it could mean you're more at risk of being on the receiving end of things like fatty liver disease, heart disease, high cholesterol, pancreatitis, diabetes, breast cancer. But you just don't need special diets or excess exercise to protect yourself. The answer lies in what you've learned over the last 4 weeks. You've lived it for the last 4 weeks, and congratulations. We all have limited time, resources, energy, and emotions, right? It's all limited. We've only got so much of it. And it's so easy to get frustrated by the usual problems and lose the ability to see the main priorities in life. And right now you guys are off on your own, right? So we need to think about it. If we're unclear on our priorities, means we struggle to split our time between different things, right? I mean, we all prioritize things that deep down we believe to be important. But how many of us structure our daily lives to actually reflect those priorities? How do we distinguish between what's truly important and what's only semi-important? There are only 24 hours in a day, and there's 7 of them a week, right? So as much as we'd like to have it all, the reality is that we're bound by the constraints of our time, energy, and our resources. And I know for me, after years of gaining weight, I literally destroyed my health. Now I've confronted my why. I no longer deny how much it matters to me. I put it at the top of the list. To make progress and not get burned out, it's important to stick with a small number of priorities at a time. So if we say, let's have 4 top priorities. Otherwise, they're not really priorities, are The only priorities that matter to me are health is number one for me. Health is number one. Which, by the way, will automatically keep our minds happier and sharper. And, number two, family and relationships. Without my health, I can't have family and relationships and children and friends. So it's got to be number one. Number three is work. And number four for me is fun and leisure. I'm not getting a lot of time for that at the moment, but I'm still getting the other ones in. Ask yourself these two simple questions. What do I truly desire? What do I truly desire? And what is standing in my way? What's in the way to get here? And open that dialogue with yourself about your deepest desires and the habits that may be blocking their path. Because it's only habits that are getting in the way, really. I hope this post has shown you, that what I'm talking about is showing you the importance of setting priorities. And you can define yours today. Now that you know your top priorities, you'll know exactly how you should be spending your time. You've had 4 weeks of this, right? So you should have a health wheel, and it should have organisation, cooking, getting some sunlight, learning more, getting on the graduates page. The 4 Wheels of Health graduates page, ask to join. And as soon as the last video is done, we'll start letting you guys in there. It's completely free, and it's another place we can talk. In fact, Sean and I are doing a Zoom coming up where you can come in and ask questions. It's all live. Well, you graduates of the 4 Wheels of Health, so thank you for all your fantastic posts, fantastic food photographs, awesome questions. I think hopefully you've become a 4-wheeler and you believe in it. So congratulations on your graduation. You're now our ambassadors. You are the ones that can, tell the word, celebrate your accomplishments and your personal experiences that you've experienced on this course. As you stand on the brink of moving into this 4 wheels on your own, it is going to be inevitable that you will face new challenges. There might be a new COVID-19, who knows? You're standing poised ready as graduates to face these new challenges as life continues. We'll be there on the graduates as a family to support you and help you wherever we can. I'm really proud of what you've all achieved, and you should be proud of yourself too. You are now armed with the ability to make your own rules going forward. Life is 10% what happens to us and 90% how we react to it. Remember, slowly catch the monkey. It's not a marathon. Hillary didn't conquer Mount Everest by running up it. He did it one step at a time. One step at a time. Every day you practice 4 wheels, you are closer to a better tomorrow for your family, your friends, and yourself. Climb this mountain not to plant your flag. Embrace the challenge. Breathe in the air and take a look at the view as you go. Climb it so you can see the world, not so the world can see you. Whether you think you can or you can't, you're right. That's what Henry Ford said. Whether you think you can or you can't, you're right. I am so grateful that you gave me a chance over this 4 weeks for me to share with you the things that I've learned. I'm driven to do this 4 Wheels of Health for the hope that I'll get messages from you down the track telling us how well you've done. You will fall off the bandwagon. There will be bad days. But nothing changes without change. And remember, fail fast, fix fast. Fail fast, and then fix it fast. So if you have a bad day, get up the new day and go again. Don't give up. This is not going to beat you. And if it was easy, and I've said this many times to you, if it was easy, everybody would be doing it. It's one step at a time. It's not a marathon. You've all got probably a goal weight that you're after. And some of you might be really close. Some of you might be a long way away. But if you persevere and don't give up and recognize when you have a bad day, put your hand up. I had a bad day. Jump on the graduates page. I had a terrible day today. But tomorrow, I'm starting again. Addiction is not 24/7. It only takes a few minutes to get through that addiction part where you're like, I'm going to have it, I'm going to have it, am I going to have it? No, I'm not going to have it. If you can just go and do something else, go for a walk to the letterbox and come back. And in that time, there might be just that little bit of strength that you get to go, I'm not going to have that. I'm going to have something else. I'm organised today. I made a smashed cucumber salad for tonight. So simple. Takes no time at all. I literally cut the cucumber in half. I scrape the seeds out. And then I've got a pan. Actually, I put it away. I put some plastic over the top of the cucumber and I smash the cucumber. And then I cut it into pieces like this. And then I salted it with a sprinkling of salt and left it for an hour. It drew all the moisture out of it, a lot of the moisture out of it. And then I made a dressing just with some rice wine vinegar, tablespoon of rice wine vinegar, tablespoon of grated ginger, because that's good for us, right? Tablespoon of tamari sauce, that's the gluten-free soy sauce. I put 1 teaspoon of honey, and this made enough for probably 4 to 6 I'm talking about, this dressing. What else did I put in there? I put a tablespoon of sesame seeds that I just toasted in a fry pan, tossing them around until they're lovely golden and brown. I will put 1 teaspoon of sesame oil in there, and that's my dressing. And then I chopped up some peppers, chopped up some tomatoes, and 1 shallot that I finely sliced, and I folded it all together with the cucumber. And smashing the cucumber lets more moisture go out when you salt it, and there's more nooks and crannies to hold that lovely dressing. You could do your plan. All that remains for me to do right now is to say thank you very much. It is my last video. I wish you all the success, and thanks for giving Sean and I the opportunity to talk to you for the last 4 weeks. And I'll see you on the graduates page, and hopefully you might be able to join the Zoom. Take care, everybody, and I really wish you the very, very best success, and I'm sure you guys will nail it. Good one. See you guys. Take care.